You know, basically all this is just getting on these 45-degree banks. I mean, you can see it comes off quick. We're out here in 10. This little plug throws so good too. It's just like all Azuma stuff. It's really weighted well. You can see, I mean, this looks bluffy, but you can see by looking at the bank, I mean, it's just got a good contour to it, a good slope. We got some pretty good current flow coming up against it. But the big thing is the water temperature's right for the shad to be on the surface. And it's hard to beat a shallow running crankbait when that's happening too.
One thing that happens anytime those surface temperatures get cool, whether it's in the fall of the year or they warm up in the spring of the year, there's certain times that those shad are going to get shallow. And when they get shallow, the bass is going to push them against something that they can really feed on. Once they target them and they can push them, the shad can't go any further. And that is exactly what we had right here on Pigwig Lake. You get on those bluff banks and those steeper walls and the bass can really push those shad and they can target them and they get very aggressive.
You get reaction strikes, they're just feeding. I mean, they see something coming through there. And when you get an overcast day like today, you know, and everything is right, they are smoking.
Imagine a place where 200-inch deer roam the hardwoods and fertile valleys with one of the most amazing views you'll ever see. A place where the eastern wild turkey shakes the woods on a spring morning. A place where you and your friends could enjoy a quail, deer, or turkey hunt and share the day's adventure in front of a campfire with fine dining. All this within a short drive of the best bass and crappie waters in the country. Go to visitwillowoak.com to book your next hunting or fishing adventure.
And it's a perfect day. I love the fall of the year. Only little thing, you get some of the leaves in the way when you're cranking, but other than that, you can definitely tell it's a low pressure day. We got some rains coming tomorrow.
Talking about fishing line, the Bass Pro Shops XPS fluorocarbon, if I'm throwing a deep diving crankbait like a Z Boss 20 or a Z Boss 25, I want a lighter line, a 10 or 12 pound test. But if I'm fishing shallow around these rocks, getting deep is not the key. Therefore, I can get away with a 14 or a 17 pound test, and this 14 pound test on this Z Boss 6 was perfect for the application that we were fishing today.
Man, all these little kickouts. You see these big boulders like this one right here. You know, that's all the way down through here where lots of this bluff has just fell off the bank. There's another one. There's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yes, that's another head. You can tell a smallmouth just by the bouncing of the head. They'll back up and shake their head. Another big smallmouth. Oh my gosh. Oh, man, they're, gosh almighty. That's a 5. That's a giant. Oh gosh almighty. Oh gosh, look at that. Gosh, what a fish. Oh, come here. Oh my gosh, look at that fish. Whoa, oh my goodness. That is a giant. You tell me that ain't a warrior. Look at that tail. Beat up from spawns past. This is like seeing a big old buck right here, man. This dude's got some bad. I had him twice, man. He was not coming off. Man. Guys, get your Bass Pro needle nose. Gotta have them. Look at that tub right there. Man. Oh gosh, that's awesome. Gorgeous. Pew. Man, it's crazy, you know. I guess because we're up against the bank and we're like 5-6 foot of water. Because the smallmouth usually will show himself really quickly, but they're usually coming up from deep water, and when they do that, they got a lot of room to jump. Here, they ain't got much time to get airborne, I guess, unless they're getting close. That was incredible. Nothing like starting the day with a Fish Monkey 5, I can promise you that.